Yeah. Are we back?
We are back.
We are back. Part 2. Life equals lemonade. Name of the show. We didn't really talk about that.
No, we didn't at all.
Is there any context behind that?
I mean, other than me and you inventing pink lemonade in my cousin's RV.
I don't think it gets any realer than that.
No, it doesn't.
You can't get to know anyone better than making pink lemonade with someone.
Inventing it.
Inventing
You're
pink lemonade
welcome,
with
viewers.
someone. Yeah. So we're gonna just jump right into it. We're gonna get hot second half here. Mount Rushmore. Okay. So like we said, we've been doing the Mount Rushmores every week. We post the polls on our Instagram. Last episode's winner, can't say last week. Shout out AJ Stellato. Was last episode's winner was Reynolds. We did, what was it? We did
biggest events of the decade.
Yeah, biggest, most influential events of the last decade. So he won.
Snowed.
Yeah. What were his again? It's like the Me Too movement.
Yeah, Me Too movement, Trump election. I can't remember the rest of them, but if you go back and look, Reynolds had one that week. So
he won by a landslide, honestly. I think he won by a landslide, didn't he?
Yeah, I came in second. I'm not gonna brag. Then you got like 2.
Yeah, no, I didn't, because I started getting too crazy. I was putting Vine. I put one. I think I put Snapchat, that's pretty influential.
I don't think you put Snapchat. I think you did like Venmo.
I thought that was Reynolds. Reynolds did Venmo. That was another one. That's a good one though. All right. Irregardless, this week's
the tally, or we gotta go through tally.
The tally.
Mike's got one. Guest slot has one, and I'm sitting at 0 right
with
now.
the goose egg,
because people just don't see my genius. You know,
it's a lack of respect, honestly.
You think it's a lack of respect?
I think so, and I think this week people are going to turn up for you. So this is a big one here. We decided pre-show we want to go with superheroes. Mount Rushmore of superheroes.
Would you consider yourself a big superhero guy?
Yes, like when I was younger, I was real big into it. Like I was reading comic books too. Like I had all the action figures. I loved it. I was real big into Daredevil and Spider-Man. Those are my 2 guys. And the Hulk. I mean, everyone likes the Hulk, but
I don't like the Hulk.
You didn't like the Hulk?
No,
I used to like the OG Hulk. It came out in like 2003. You know what I'm saying?
With Fight Club guy.
It may have been. I don't. It wasn't
What's
like
his name?
I forgot the actor who was
in Fight Club from Fight Club.
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
His name was Tyler Durden.
Let me see.
No, that's the last
Hulk
Fight Club.
Cast 2000.
Speaking of Fight Club, you ever seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Wait, Eric Bana.
Eric
was
Bana.
the Hulk.
Is the actor?
Yeah.
I think that's the actual Hulk's name.
No, his name's Bruce Banner.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this guy is in this guy's definitely not in Fight Club. He was just in some TV shows.
All right, well, you want to go do it?
Irregardless, yeah.
To superheroes. Also, since neither of us prepared for this one beforehand, close that laptop for this one. I don't want you looking up superheroes.
I don't need
We're
to be
going off the
looking
top
up
of the dome.
superheroes. We need 4. Start.
You want me to start?
Are we doing Snake or no?
Yeah, they always do Snake.
But it's only 2 of us, so
Yeah.
can't we just go? All right.
So then 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, go.
All right. Start it off. Think. Oh, this is a tough pick. There's 2 I really like for this one. There's 2 I really, really like for this one. But you know what? I'm going to choose this one. A little bit despite you, a little bit because he's probably my favorite superhero. Spider-Man. It's got the video game. Everyone loves it. Tom Holland is amazing. Tobey Maguire. So many movies. Love Spider-Man. Love the new movies. Way better than the old ones.
That took nerve. That took nerve.
Took
but here
gusto.
I am. Here I am. All right. Number 1, Iron Man. I'm going to go with Iron. Oh, don't even give me that face. You're lame for that. We'll see what the people have to say. Iron Man, and I'm going to say... I'm just going to go with the Hulk.
You left me one.
Yeah? Oh.
You go. Explain.
Just give a little spiel on why?
Yeah.
Why? Well, I don't know. Those are just the 2 I was thinking of off the membrane right now. I'm trying to think. I don't want to go more based on preference. I'm thinking more of what the people are going to see and respond to. They see Iron Man. They know Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. They're going to get hot for that.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Okay. No, don't matter. Heroes get remembered. Legends never die, baby. He's living on. And the Hulk, I like the OG Hulks. Lou Ferrigno. He was the man.
This one, I like those. I do like those picks, but the fact that this one slid, I'm actually astonished.
I know you're gonna say something right now because I'm not thinking clearly. So go.
We mentioned him last episode. The Batman.
Oh,
Batarang.
oh, you just won.
Christian Bale.
I can't believe you just
Christian
won.
Bale, the Batman.
Wait, I don't even want to keep this going.
The
You
Dark
already
Knight,
won.
The Dark Knight. No.
Oh man.
The third and fourth round picks make a big difference. But we were talking about him last episode. I was like, no way, he slips.
I can't believe. Well, let me start writing it down.
Hey, oh yeah, don't get too handsy on that. Because I don't want you.
Spider-Man and who? You just said
The Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
All right, and then for my third pick, I'm gonna go with the Flash. I always thought he was super cool. I like that premise a lot. He's the fastest guy in the world.
I like that, honestly.
I think he's a cool one. I mean, I don't think I'm going too crazy. I think I'm gonna go a little crazy with my fourth one if I can think of one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Flash. You know.
Will you go again?
No, it's you now.
How?
Because you went two. I went one. You went two, and I went two.
You went two?
Yeah, Batman and the Flash.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So now you have your final two. And this is big because the third and fourth picks are always make a difference because people start reading.
All right.
And they go, oh.
I'm gonna say Captain America.
Ooh, I like that one. I like Captain America a lot. I'm always been a big fan of Captain America.
And Captain America, and because you know what, I'm gonna go with a generic one, Superman.
That's
Fuck
fair.
it, Captain America and Superman.
That's fair. I like those. The Superman one, a little generic.
Yeah, because you know you think superhero, Superman, but
Yeah,
I liked it. Go, let's hear it.
All right.
I have one in mind now. I have one in mind. I'm gonna say if you don't say it, I'm not gonna use it, but it's a good one. I forgot.
Give me 1 second. I really need to put this in my head. I am going to go with. This is one I always liked. I think people might not like it because the movie that came out about it was extremely hated. It did terrible. I just thought of another. Nah, I'm still gonna go with this one. I really like this guy. I thought he's such a cool idea behind him and everything. Green Lantern.
Okay.
The Green Lantern is cool. Like he gets his ring, build anything he wants. The movie with Ryan Reynolds literally ruined the character. So I hope they make a new one and kind of get him justice.
The one there's two I was thinking of.
Say.
Wolverine.
Wolverine was the one that just came to my head in a second.
And the other one, the one that came to my head though after I said my last one was Thor.
Ooh,
that would have been a good one. I like him. But here's the finals now. So your final four: Spider-Man, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern. All right. I got the Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, Superman. I like it. I think that's competitive.
Yeah.
It started off a little rough.
Oh,
honestly, when you hit
away in the first two.
No, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't even thinking like the way I should.
Batman though, we just talked about his suit for like 20 minutes.
But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the things that are right in front of you that you miss.
It's like a line drive right to you is the hardest hit in the outfield. You know?
No, yeah, it's like the easiest plays are the toughest plays. The easiest questions are the toughest questions. You know. All right, so now that we got that over with, we're gonna post that poll on YouTube. Yeah. Keep in mind on our story, so vote on that. We'll come back with the winner next week.
Remind me one thing quickly before we move on.
Hit it.
Speaking of Wolverine, you ever see Logan?
No.
The movie where
never seen that.
You gotta put that one on your watch movie list. That one is unreal. I've never been a big X-Men guy. I've always liked Wolverine. Never liked the movies. That movie is so good. I'm pretty sure it's one of those rated R ones.
Wait, what's it? Who's the superhero?
It's about Wolverine, but it's it's like a darker one. It's like he's like old, and then they build a clone of him. They build two clones of him.
And it's X-Men related or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Patrick Stewart. I think his name's Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
The guy, like, he was in mine. He gets hunted down. That's an awesome movie. You gotta put that on your movies.
Logan. I'm definitely gonna peep that.
Dude,
I like
awesome.
You know what? I mean, I haven't seen a good one in a while. A good superhero movie, because you can't count the Joker as a superhero movie.
Yeah.
So the last one before that, Avengers.
Spider-Man.
Or Spider. You know, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that one?
No, and that
The
was the
last
best
one?
one everyone's been telling me. That was,
was-
I have to see that
one's
too. That's another
amazing.
one I
Jake
need to watch.
Gyllenhaal,
Yeah.
Tom
No,
Holland.
I love every Tom Holland Spider-Man. I
I
even like
love
the
Tom-
cartoon Spider-Man, if you saw
I
that.
haven't seen that one. I heard
Oh, that one was
really
good. I
yeah.
like that. That's on Netflix.
Yeah,
But like,
I haven't gotten around to it, dude. The
I have to
other
watch
ones,
that one though
the
with
Far
Tom
From Home,
Holland.
you
Yeah,
have to.
that one's. I heard that's the best one he's come out with so far. Tom Holland.
Yeah, I think that's the best Spider-Man I've ever seen by far.
See, I'm undecided about that because I'm nostalgic about Tobey Maguire's Peter
I
Parker.
am too, but if you watch those again, you're like, wow, these are.
Oh
These
no,
are
they were
corny.
subpar. They were corny, yeah, but like Mary Jane and everything. But like, it was just.
The acting's
It's just
terrible.
like that's what I remember. You
I
know,
know, as
remember
a
like
kid,
learning
too.
about Spider-Man. Like it was Tobey Maguire.
It always was, and I used to love those movies so much. But for the time, they were good. But I feel like
We've
those
advanced
movies,
past that.
they're so like they need counter effects to be so good, and or special effects. And the special effects weren't that good back then. They
I feel
weren't.
that. No, they weren't at
So
all.
it looks kind of stupid.
We've definitely outgrown that now. Now it's all CGI and everything.
Yeah.
It's totally different ball game, but yeah, no. So all right, so we got that out. So our next, do you want to segment into sports?
Yeah.
You want to go right into that?
Yeah, you want to talk about the Fury and Wilder fight,
Yeah. So
or do you want to do the other one first?
yeah, we can start with the other one.
Yeah.
So yeah, something that we should have definitely have spoken about already. Didn't touch upon it because we had the long break. So our first episode back, we didn't get the chance to. Shout out to AJ again because we didn't have a second episode, so we didn't get the chance to talk about it again. And now here we are. Kobe Bryant. What's your take on it? Anything to
couldn't
say?
believe that when that happened, I literally didn't believe it. I was like, "There's no way. This is just like stuff online, like stupid stuff, like."
Because it was TMZ that was coming
Yeah.
out with it, so I was like, no shot.
Announcing it before the family even knows about it.
There's not much to say about it. It's an absolute tragedy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to everyone involved in that. I remember hearing it. I was going to the Knicks game that day. My parents had got me Knicks tickets for Christmas. So I was hyped, going to the Knicks game, going to be a great day. I'm on the train and I learn about it. Okay. So this in turn just ruins the whole trip there. Then I get outside the stadium, purple and gold outside the Garden, all the lights, picture Kobe Bryant. I'm like, damn. Get inside. They do the shot clock violation thing, the 24-second, the 8-second, a whole memorial at the beginning. Like, it's just, I've never seen such a silent crowd in my entire life. Like, there was no, like, usually during a game, you hear like music playing and whatnot, or like people just cheering, nothing. Like, you could literally hear a pin drop in this place.
Weird to me, too.
It is, but like, you know what? I'm not going to say they should have canceled their games. Okay. Because some people are saying the Knicks should have canceled, or the whole league should have canceled games. I don't know how I feel about that, but like, clearly nobody wanted to be watching basketball that day, myself included. Like, who wants to? Like, I was just on my phone the whole time. Like, I was like waiting for the update. Like, oh, it was all just BS. Like, it wasn't true. Whatever. Like, or just more details. Like, because there really wasn't much. But like, nothing. You know, just.
That's absurd.
Yeah, it was just a terrible game to go to. So that was my first Knicks game of the year.
Too, we get it for Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna not go because they're there's Knicks tickets. My parents bought them, but like, didn't want to be there at all. In all honesty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad. And they had the ceremony today at the Staples Center. Yeah.
Also, something terrible too, based off that. So, while they're doing the ceremony of life, where like. Vanessa Bryant is speaking about it, which I still can't believe she spoke about it. That's insane.
When today?
Yeah, spoke about it. Like,
I didn't listen to it yet. You heard it?
No, but I mean, the fact that she even did that, so soon. Shout out to her. Like, great, good on her.
Yeah.
But the news comes out today, while the ceremony's going on. SportsCenter posted about it. I saw it on Twitter that she was going to be suing the helicopter company. Like, why do that today? You know what I'm saying?
From the news's point of view, you're saying?
It's both. Why?
Or even you're saying Vanessa's point of view?
Yeah.
You think she really you think it came out? I don't think she made the decision today that she was going to sue. I think it maybe it just broke today, the news.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
I'm sure that was something that was always on their mind.
sense to post that.
But I'm
today.
just surprised. Let's be honest here.
Why-
Okay.
why is she suing?
She doesn't need that money.
No, she doesn't.
Absolutely no need for that money. And it's like everyone, nobody, I don't know what the real effect of it was, but they said they technically shouldn't have been flying in the conditions that they were flying in. Okay. So it's the pilot's at fault. The passengers are at fault who are telling the pilot what to do because it's they hired him, whatever. And so, like, I don't know.
I'm sure
I'm
sure he didn't take a gun to them and say, "Get on the helicopter right now."
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
everyone knew. I wouldn't have gone on the
They knew what they were getting into, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
So I feel terrible for them. Obviously, it's awful to happen, but like suing them and like
shouldn't you be grieving like that? I feel like if you're suing, it's more because you're going after money at this point.
That
now.
seems like ingenuine, and also like it's kind of like just ruining. Like it's kind of just attacking the pilot now because like the pilot's involved in the lawsuit. Think about his family.
I know they're mourning too.
Who's gonna pay it?
It's been a month.
Yeah,
it really hasn't been that long. Like it, and for all the I don't know. You're 100% right. Yeah, she's come out. She came out with an Instagram post. I think maybe a week later.
Yeah,
which is still kind of crazy. Like losing a husband, terrible. Losing your daughter too.
Yeah, that's
like you probably don't even know who to like start mourning for first. You know what I'm saying?
It might have been anger that made her do the lawsuit, but it's like you got to think about the pilot too, like his family. Like
that was a big thing. That I mean, now you're starting to see more of like people like showing respect to those who were also like the others that were also involved. But like off the rip, it was really like you didn't hear anything. Everyone was just concerned about like Kobe and his daughter too, but like mainly just Kobe. Like, and I get he was the biggest like star that was in there, but still like.
I still can't believe he's like gone. That's insane,
you could
man.
like he's like that like he's the type of person like LeBron James, like those superheroes that like you would never expect something like that to ever happen. Like you think nothing bad could happen.
It makes you really think like,
it could happen. Literally could happen to anyone. It's tragic. What do you think about them switching the logo? Honest.
I like it because I don't really. I think the old one, it's kind of old, but like, I don't know.
That's how you honestly feel. I'm going to tell you how I honestly feel. I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
At all. Because, yes, he's a deserving player. Okay. But, like, God forbid, let's just say LeBron James died while playing. You're not going to put that man on the logo? You can't put anyone who dies on the logo because then it's just a matter of circumstance.
Yeah.
Everyone's just going to always attribute the fact that they're on the logo to the fact that they died.
100%.
Jerry West was put on the logo because he played basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, it's a tragedy. I like what they did with the All-Star game, how they named the All-Star game award after Kobe. I thought that was nice. I just feel like if the NBA did that, they would just be setting themselves up for failure, where if another tragedy, God forbid, were to happen, they're going to have their foot in their mouth.
Yeah.
You know? So you're just better off not fixing what's not broken.
I agree with that. That's a very good point. I also think too, people are just gonna be like, it's only because he died, not because of skill.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's even people now that I talk to. I always thought like my rankings would go like, obviously it's based on whatever you think, you know?
Yeah.
We didn't get to watch all these players, but like Jordan, I would say LeBron, and I always had like Kobe somewhere like in the top like 7 maybe. I was telling someone that though a couple of days ago. A couple of people I was telling, and they were like trying to say I was just being biased because he had just died. And it was, I don't know. I feel like he's not getting a lot of the respect that he deserves in that respect. I don't think he is getting in terms of being an all-time great. Like people are like, some people, it's one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are overly like where they're like, oh, he's the best all time. He had 5 rings. Like he did this, he did that. One of the top scorers ever. And then other people are just like, he was a ball hog.
Yeah.
He won 3 rings because of Shaq.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree with that
different
too.
parallels of the.
I mean, you can't really. It's when you judge people different generations in a sport, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense
because it's just different talent that they were playing against.
Yeah.
It's a totally different game. Even from Kobe to LeBron, the way the league has transitioned, even from those 2 periods, 90s, early 2000s to now, totally different.
It kind of reminds me like the NFL 100, where people who wore leather helmets.
And
it's like it doesn't make any sense.
It's you can't compare it. No, I agree 100% with that.
You want to talk about Fury?
Yeah.
Wilder?
So, what'd you think? Did you watch it?
Yeah, watched the whole thing. Thought it was awesome. I thought it honestly
That's what
was
we
I thought it
needed.
was a sick fight. Yeah, we did.
We
need it.
needed that in boxing because, like I said, like the last big boxing fight was probably Mayweather, like you said before, and like it's boring.
Yeah,
It's boring. It's the
yeah.
same thing. It's lighter weights too. Mayweather was fighting in like definitely not middleweight. I forgot what he was fighting in. Out something below
They're fighting,
middleweight
like,
for
yeah,
sure.
Like 145, 150.
Yeah, right around there. And it's like now these guys are probably over 200 pounds a piece, just duking
Fury was
just duking it.
Fury was 260 and no, he was 270 and Wilder was 230. 40-pound difference.
That's crazy. Well,
It's
what is it though?
crazy.
Once you get over a certain weight though, you're just
Yeah, it's
heavyweight
just-
because you
yeah.
can't really go higher than that, right?
Yeah.
Is there a higher weight than heavyweight? Probably not.
Nah.
Yeah, no, that was just two giants just going at it. And like I said though, from before, like off the rip, I mean, it looked like Fury had it the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I expected that because I definitely didn't after seeing like the first match. Like it was definitely close or closer, but and controversial for sure. But this was just it was him all the way. There was no deny. Even if that fight did go the distance, they were gonna score it in favor of Fury anyway because he outlanded him. I think he landed like double the punches or something, or triple the punches, something crazy. It was a landslide.
Yeah,
Knocked him down twice, I think, right?
He was a significantly better fighter. And yeah, he knocked him down twice. He also hit his eardrum, which too, that does like that balances you and everything. Like he was like
His
shaking
whole
after
equilibrium was thrown
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
entirely.
They should have called it off after that, which I do think they called it a little early, but the only thing they would have missed was Fury beating on him more.
Yeah, I know. That's
It
all he
just
did
looks
was just
worse,
get
yeah.
more in.
Get
Literally.
more memes for later on Twitter. Literally of his face.
What'd you think of what Wilder said after the fight? Where he was like, you know, that's my corner. Those are supposed to be my guys, and like they know I'm a warrior. Why they throwing in the towel?
He's throwing his trainers on the bus, dude.
I can't blame the trainers. He was getting killed.
Yeah, dude. What are you supposed to do? I will say the one thing about Wilder is he's so powerful that one punch could change a fight, but he was not landing that punch this fight. And all the analysts are like, I think Wilder because he only needs one punch to do it. Like all this stuff. You still
It's the same thing with Fury too.
Yeah.
These like I said, two huge guys. Like heavyweight that's how it is. There's knockouts. That's why with Floyd Mayweather's division, you don't see that. Like
Fury is more of like a defensive guy because he's more skilled than Wilder. Wilder started boxing.
He is,
but
he's got 32 wins and he's got 31 knockouts.
Yeah.
So he's a knockout fighter though. They both are. The other Wilder has 42 wins and I think he has like 40 something knockouts. Like, that's crazy.
He knocks everyone out.
Everyone.
Dude, he started boxing like 22, 23 and just is so strong, like so it's such a powerful hit that he's just like amazing.
No, he looks like he's in much better shape though than Fury. Like Fury just looks like a big body.
Well,
he's a monster. He's definitely got all muscle. He's all muscle
yeah.
for sure, but he's not like shredded. You know what I'm saying? Like Wilder.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch.
The government is listening. I just want to say that.
Wilder is shredded, but Fury's just such a more tactical boxer.
Oh yeah,
and just such a big guy.
I was watching a video of his last fight or a couple fights back. They were like comparing him to Ali. The way he was like dodging all these punches, it was unbelievable. You would never expect someone of that size to like be so quick, like still to react like that. But
I like Fury a lot too. He's king of the gypsies, and he has all those. He always has his boys with him. The crazy.
Oh yeah,
gypsies,
he's got his whole squad.
They're hilarious. They're just out of their minds.
I like the way he came in too, but if he would have lost, that would have been detrimental. That would have been detrimental.
Oh, the entrance was crazy. Speaking on entrances, Wilder said that he couldn't feel his legs after walking in with the 40-pound armor before the fight. He walked in with that. You saw the stuff like with the crown and everything. 40 pounds. He said his legs were dead.
Yeah, so that's a good way to go into the ring, right? That's a good way to go into the ring. Yeah, he literally, Fury didn't waste a single ounce of energy. Meanwhile, this guy's coming in with weight on him.
Yeah.
Why? Why did he think that was a good idea?
40 pounds? Are you dumb? Just to like try and look cool?
And then I heard him trying to make excuses too. At the post fight, he was like, yeah, like I was dealing with a leg injury or something like that. And I was like, you say that now? Say it before the fight.
Yeah.
Announce it. Let everyone know. Because when you say it after, it just looks like a cop out.
That's some stuff LeBron would pull.
Oh, all
like,
athletes
remember when
do
he
that.
showed up with the the kid like the sling on the interview, like he's
No.
fine, and after he's like,
Let me tell you something. There's been stuff like that. I've been seeing stuff like that since I was probably in like middle school.
yeah,
Like as soon as
Just
modified
excuses.
sports started, kids in sports itself, like professional sports, you see it. It's a cop out.
one thing too about the fight is after the fight when Fury won, he promised he would sing if he won, and then he starts singing.
He
for,
had a
like,
night, dude. He was dancing after. He was out at the club. He was having a night.
dude, his song was hilarious. I actually loved this song because everyone was singing along with it.
Oh yeah, he had everyone going. I love the whole entrance that he had for sure. Just getting lifted
was
like that.
awesome,
He
yeah. I mean,
he
he was
looked like the
getting
king. But yeah, Carter, whatever.
He's
Looked
still
like the king.
was supposed to be lifted. Yeah, the king of the gypsies. I actually love that too.
That's why now that's definitely I'm gonna continue to watch his fights.
Yeah, he's my favorite fighter.
I would say so right now for boxing. Yeah, I mean I don't really know.
While the Fury were kind of neck and neck. Everything about Fury, like licking the blood, like this song after, like he's
that
just
was
hilarious.
Yeah, no, that licking the blood thing was crazy too.
Yeah,
That
it's
just
just
brought that up.
primal, dude. It's some like gypsy stuff. He's just like a psycho.
He doesn't care.
He
He doesn't care. He's coming for your head. He wants the championship. I like it, and he's pretty humble too. He's a humble guy. I heard him say something like that because he has that whole facade. Where he's like, "Oh, I'm the king," this that.
Yeah.
But like he still shouted out Wilder at the end of the fight. Like he said some other things too, where he's like, "Someone's probably gonna end up taking this title from me," but he's like, "What?" You know, like he was just being like realistic about the whole thing. Where like unlike some people who go in the ring.
Too. I don't know if you knew this, but he was like really depressed a while ago, and he weighed like 450 pounds. So he gained like 200 pounds.
Oh my god!
Look
no
up picture
idea.
right now, like Tyson Fury, like fat or something, dude. He was massive because he was depressed. He was just like drinking all the time. Like he was like super
nah.
depressed, and then he snapped out of it. He snapped out of it to fight Wilder, and he's like, "I'm gonna fight you. Like I'm gonna beat you. Like shine my shoes and all this stuff." Yeah, dude, that's insane. And then he turned into 270. He was motivated to fight Wilder too. I feel like he was just like wanted someone to fight. Like he had no one like who could stand up to him, and he finally got Wilder. It's like the Joker waiting for Batman, except he won.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a third match.
Oh, I totally think we'll see a third
I
one.
think you're
If
gonna see a
not,
third match.
he wanted to fight Anthony Joshua.
And that's another one. Yeah, when was the last time he fought?
He beat Ruiz recently. You remember how he
Oh
lost
yeah,
to
I do remember.
Ruiz?
That. But how do you lose that first fight? That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's like an Olympic boxer. Ruiz is like a nobody, like
Came out of nowhere. That guy knocked him out.
crazy.
That happens.
But then Anthony Joshua beat him down.
Oh yeah, but that's what should have happened the first fight.
Yeah,
That was 100% what should have happened. He's the much better fighter.
yeah.
Last thing we could talk about, and we'll cut it because we've been going for a little bit now. Got a little bit of time logged. We're into the 7:30 session here.
Yeah, I mean we.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you're the best at what you do. You could just
and-
go on all night, keep rambling, and nobody's gonna stop you.
And when AJ takes away your show, oddly specific though that the show he takes away is this time slot.
Yeah, it
Like,
really
he's
is
got money and
ironic. This
someone
is sort
other
of like a
than us.
double episode here. Maybe we should milk out the last half hour. I don't know.
And then cut into another hour.
Yeah, then maybe we should cut into the next show after that. I don't know. I'm
No,
feeling
I'm starting
crazy.
to-
I'm feeling stupid.
starting to get tired.
No. All right. So last segment here. What'd you think of the it's not really a segment, last topic. The NBA All-Star game format. What'd you think of that?
It was dope. It's cool to see an all-star game where they actually care about the game.
All right, like they didn't care the first 3 quarters, but that last quarter made it all worth
Yeah.
it. Like up to 24 points. They did that for Kobe too. I like the whole concept. It was real intense for sure. It was
I like
That's
that
it.
a lot too. I think that was dope. It's just
probably the best
having-
one we've seen.
I'd
realistically.
say in any sport.
Yeah.
Because the Pro Bowl, oh my
I
god,
don't even want to get
disgusting.
into that. I can't even watch that anymore.
The MLB is pretty good. They've tried, like, remember when they did home field advantage in the World Series? Dumbest thing ever.
But you gotta like baseball though to watch. So you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if we're going based on excitement though, or like an intense game, like the MLB All-Star game is not that intense. Like they're all mic'd
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah,
There's
it's not that
cameras on
intense.
the
Yeah,
field,
yeah, yeah.
like
oh
taking
yeah,
their phones.
they're
out.
not
They
really
don't care.
trying. Yeah, they're
No.
just being buddy, and you see matchups. That's not really nothing.
This, if they keep this format, this could be something. Even if it's just the last quarter of every All-Star game where they're just going ham for however long it is, I'm fine with that.
That's
It
what
was
everyone
worth it.
wants to see. The best
was-
players in the world
going at it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you saw. Literally, Kyle Lowry's taking charges. Like, who would have expected that?
Yeah.
Not in a million years. Well, 7:35 on a Monday. 2 guys, 1 studio. We're going to be wrapping up here. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next week, Monday, 6 to 7. We're going to post a poll for our Mount Rushmore superheroes on our Instagram story. So vote on that. And, peep the YouTube, peep the IG, and tune in next week.
Thank you,
All right.
San Diego.
Thank you, San Diego. Was that Drake and Josh?